Still
BX12
didn't think that
Select Bus Service.
whatever I was
This
saying
is an accessible station. The elevator is
told
at
them.
the front of the platform.
somebody had to kick another like the empty cup of whatever.
This is a Manhattan-bound 2 train.
Yeah, all
The
this,
next
the
stop
workers
is
who watch
Bronx
me.
Park East.
Just come and watch what it's just.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Asked me on the floor. The guy was smoking his weed. You know, and also a lot of these African countries give their citizenship away to blacks in the diaspora, maybe like Americans, Caribbean. Yeah, I need to just, you know, we have an economic value, but we have bands. I'll tell you, that your embassies should start being like, if you want to get an African passport, you should because you come in Africa. You gotta be what it's really trying into an African bank. So actually, the African bank you gotta deposit a paycheck as direct deposit to the African bank. That's all we can pay the embassy, the African embassies to get your passport. And the African economy is not that way. Direct deposit to money.
This is Bronx Park East.
The money of the diaspora investing projects in Africa because a lot of people want to build hotels in Africa. They have the idea using the money. You start borrowing money from China, borrow money from China. Start with the little you have in the black diaspora and the Nigerian diaspora. You know, even America doesn't have modern trade. China has more money. So the Chinese government will borrow Nigerian money $60 billion.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Some modern trades. America is still riding without its own trade. Yeah, so in Europe, we have modern trades like in Germany. They have many modern trades there. That you know doesn't shake like this, doesn't really it just goes quiet. This one here shakes and shakes. Nobody likes it. You know, you gotta have priorities. You can't just keep spending. There's a lot of African countries that have priorities that don't have. So I want to have to show on the sidewalk just to make a statement. You know, I want to have my own hotel room. But I've been on the sidewalk so long. So why not have the TV show on the sidewalk? So you can see where we're going to. The city shut me out of housing to my home to my friend. You know, so I've been on the sidewalk and this is you know, so I want to be able to advise about these countries on the right things. Killing and death that would use the sacrifice. You know, want civil rights. And these ones, I've been contacting them, the New York State Human Rights Office, and they said if you want help, you got to stand up and speak out. The last guy that was standing up and speaking out, his name is Jordan Neely. He was saying he's just tired. His mother was killed. He's a homeless black American. A white guy choked him dead. And it's like the Office of Human Rights in New York State is trying to kill more blacks. My mother has been killed. My friend and God has been killed. I contact them, send them email, they don't answer me. They say, you want help? Keep standing up and speaking out. So that's when I was speaking. A guy came and bomb rushed me, knocked me down to the ground, punched me, said, shut the fuck up. I'm a Nigerian, people don't even like my voice or accent. And the New York State Division of Human Rights, they found out that people don't really like foreign accent here. And they will aggressively attack you, you know, and they're telling me, keep speaking out. So they're setting me up to be killed. And some people are telling me you're going to be used as human rights sacrifice. So after they kill you, the black Americans will get more civil. So this is human slavery, human trafficking. So please help me investigate it. My mother used to stand up and speak out,
This is a
and she never got any help when she got killed. So please donate to mine. Please donate to mine. Please donate to my cash app and what's on that non-conditional child donation. You know, I'm looking for marriage, I'm looking for surrogacy, I'm looking for sex trafficking. I'm not part of any religious, sexual, or I'm not looking for any. I'm not looking to be part of any religious, sexual, or social cult. I solemnly swear on the United States federal laws and other relevant laws, and I'm seeking non-conditional child donation to my cash app and a 2 person and a student loan with interest rate similar to the one charged by U.S. banks for student loans or American government for student loans in America. Latin Hado, trying to get hotel room. You know, you can imagine a state agency, trying to create chaos. So the only way you're going to get justice is to school. I don't know. That's very disorderly, and that's denying access to court. And I need to go to court and sue them. My mother is killed here. My friend Ericana is killed here. I'm a Nigerian, and you're telling me I should keep screaming. I should keep screaming. And they will just kill you and claim, you're crazy. When taking your medication, you were scripted. That's what they use to misdiagnose those people as crazy. So they are mocking civil rights. Only many people that follow.
transfer to the
When I'm sleeping, the police will come and be banging. I'm supposed to wake up, wake up. When I'm sleeping, people telling me, stop sleeping, wake up, wake up. So the state of New York and the city of New York is colluding with thugs and trying to lynch me as a Nigerian. I was sleeping earlier and the police came with a cane and said, wake up, get up, stop sleeping. And they put a sign there, say you want justice, you better speak out. My mother was killed here, my friend's brother was killed here. They were all killed speaking out. They were abusing my mother on the hospital bed in Bellevue. She went there to treat her high blood pressure. I said the nurse was rude to her, it was a Jamaican nurse rude to her. So my mother was very vocal. So you Jamaican nurse, stop bothering her. And they went and locked my mother up in the mental and killed her. And Rigona was speaking out. So they should stop bothering, they killed him. And New York State, behind this woman, the New York State put a sign. So you want justice, keep speaking. And they kill a lot of blacks. So please, New York State is practicing slavery. A lot of blacks that speak out end up dead. So this is not funny. And I send them emails. Say, can we resolve this matter in court peacefully? I'm not a fighter, I'm not a warrior lady. I'm from Nigeria. I'm not used to fighting tigers. I didn't grow up fighting tigers. And I said, no, you gotta keep screaming on the train. Your help will come. And when you scream, they'll beat you to death. People have been punching, so shut the fuck up. Nobody wanna hear all that. So New York State is set up blacks. So this is behind this lady here, this sign here says stand up, speak out. And I've been speaking, I've been getting punched. So they're setting me up. These are the lynch. So please join me to bring the lawsuit against New York State and New York City for depriving black civil rights and lynching. This is what they used to do in slavery. Anybody that speak out, they will bring the mob to tie a rope around the person's neck. Say you're a bad slave. You don't obey your master. So, they're still doing that. My friend Ericana was speaking out, they put a chokehold on his neck. But the day I was speaking out, they put a chokehold on my neck, the police arrested me. Said I was screaming and broke, I wasn't screaming. A guy came and slapped me. I didn't know I was being set up. So I was, I was crying. The police came and put a chokehold on my neck. Said I was screaming. And New York State said, keep screaming, keep shouting. Help is coming. This is New York State sponsoring this ad behind this lady. So they turned America into something else. I'm on the 622 train, 66666. They say that's the devil's number 6. The train on this train is 666. And so being at the police have been slamming, coming with a cane. I was sleeping earlier because I don't have blood. I have low blood count, so I'm anemic. I'm always tired. And rest is the best treatment the doctors prescribe it, and people that are anemic were at risk of dying of exhaustion. So sometimes I fall asleep on the train, and the police will come with a cane, start bam, bam, I say, wake up, get up, don't sleep. And the court have told them to stop picking up black lives. You're police with a gun, you have nothing better to do. That's it. Coming to check on me all night long, say, wake up, get up, don't be sleeping. My mother is dead, my father is killed, my father is killed, and the only thing I have left is just to sleep at night. All night long they wake me up, say wake up, get up. 2 a.m. the time to wake up, get up. 3 a.m. to wake up, get up. I don't sleep all night. So they're torturing. Please donate to my cash app, NYC Homeless. If you're on the train with me, if you're watching my video also, donate to my cash app, NYC Homeless. Befriend me on Instagram. Send me a message on Instagram. So please join me in filing a lawsuit. The slavery wars have to fall down. I used to donate money to a church in Nigeria. It's $1 billion church, and they have a branch in America. I don't know why God told me that. When I was in Nigeria, God told me, donate all the money you have to the church in Nigeria. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm just a teenager. I just finished high school. So I donated all the money I have to a church in Nigeria called Winners. So when I came to America, my mother was killed. And that Winners church, their headquarters is in Long Island. So I went to the headquarters. I said, look, you're a multi-billion dollar Nigerian church. The owner is Mr. David, Bishop David. He has over $1 billion. I said, my mother used to go to your church in Nigeria also. She goes to a number of churches. I said, she's killed. I said, can you just borrow me money? I said, people don't like me. They said, they don't want me on the train, they don't want me on the bus. I said, look at my bags. And I said, okay, we're going to contact our leader in Nigeria, who's worth over $1 billion. And we're going to explain. So I keep coming back to church. And on my way to the hotel, it's located on Jericho Turnpike. And the walls of Jericho fell down when people were screaming and dancing. Sometimes God used that spiritually. But I think yesterday just tried to get me killed. Screaming and shouting in America gets you killed. So New York State is trying to trick me. So I used to go to that church on Jericho Turnpike. And one day to stop coming here. We don't want you here either. So you have all these bags. And it's like an elitist Nigerian church. So they were looking down on me because they were treating me like a bum. Because a lot of the Nigerians that go to that church, they're lawyers, they're doctors, they're multimillionaires. So they were treating me like I'm a bum and denying me my right to religious practice. When Jesus welcomed people, poor people, Jesus welcomed bums. And that church in the rich section of Long Island, and they told me, stop coming here, we don't want to associate with you, bum. And I couldn't believe it. I said, we don't want to talk. I said, we're rich Nigerian community in Long Island. We don't need you, your bum, coming to us, a multi-billion dollar church. I said, y'all take donations from everybody. My mother was donating money to you, now you've made $1 billion, so you can associate with bums. So it's a mess. They've turned America into something else. People are acting wilding out. Africans in America are wilding out. Everybody's wilding out. I'm just a Christian Nigerian. I don't even know where to fit in. A church calling me a bum. So and the New York State, the British government sued that church. Said they fraud, took their money in England. And I've been trying to get the American government to sue this church. In America also that they're calling people bums. And they take money from you, and when you need an assistant, they'll call you a bum. We don't want you anymore. And the leader of the church, his name is David in Nigeria. And he's been posting. It's like he always flies in his private jet. He has like a $300 million jet in Nigeria. He said he doesn't fly he doesn't fly commercial airlines. So that's for bums. He said, and he posted a video. Nigeria has so much poverty, they bring a lot of immigrants come here from Nigeria. Poor. And you have a Nigerian church making billions of dollars from these immigrants. And it's calling poor people bums, say all you that ride the trains and stuff, you're bum. I used to ride the train to go to this church, so it's not coming here. So please, something needs to be done. The international criminal gangs operate in America, stealing money. And I contacted the New York State. You know, like the sign here that says, I contact New York State, please help me, I've been duped by a Nigerian church. And it said, keep speaking out, keep shouting. But in America, when you're screaming and shouting, it gets you killed. My son, every time was screaming, they choked him dead. My mother went to a hospital, Bellevue. They were mistreating her, she was screaming to them. She wasn't really screaming, she was just telling them, they killed her in the house and locked her up.
This is Prospect.
So New York State, stop sending blacks to be killed. Your Department of Human Rights put a sign behind this woman with the stroller saying if you want justice in New York, you have to shout out. And shouting out gets people killed in America. Please, is there a more civilized way for you to help me go to court and stop telling people to be speaking out? Shouting out, you know,
Manhattan bound 2 trains. The next
You know.
stop is Jackson Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
you know, people can be rude as well. And you know, and I don't know what's happening anywhere, man. It's always a problem, commotion, fight. I always leave enough space. Sometimes people tell me they don't have enough space, they want more space. You know, I always leave enough space. People tell me they need more and more. You know, and I've been telling New York State, the city of New York took my home. I used to live in a basement apartment. Took my home 50 years ago without a court order. Said they don't want to put me in basement apartment. And there's a court order that's supposed to put me in a hotel room. I don't put me in a hotel room. I've been living on the train for 15 years. And people always tell me they need more space. I don't know if somebody's hiring all these people. No matter how I said they want more space. Sometimes they tell me, you know, they're fat and they need all the bus cleared to get up. Why did I keep bringing people that want to fight me? I was sleeping earlier, the police, 2 a.m. came, bang on, say, don't be sleeping on the train. Sometimes all night long, they will come in to check up on me. I can't sleep all night long, I'm from Nigeria. But you're going to drive me crazy. They did a medical test that people that don't sleep at night, your brain will start eating your brain cell. That's why the Bible says it's vanity for you not to sleep at night. And they were discovering people that don't sleep at night, they have holes in their brain. That holes in their brain was causing them to have
Stand clear of the
Alzheimer's,
closing
memory
doors,
loss, Parkinson's. So they don't let me sleep at night. A lot of them will end up with mental illness. So the police called on the Brooklyn Federal Court in 2013 in a case called Floyd versus New York. So the police, the courts as well told them, stop picking on blacks, you police. Unless it's a serious crime. Unless somebody's being robbed, is being killed, don't be bothering a black person. But under Ricardo is a black American mayor, he said he doesn't like immigrants. So as I was speaking out, he said the police should not be targeting the homeless. Don't let them sleep at night. So all night long the police have been coming, knocking on the say don't sleep, wake up. You know, so there's black on black hate, all kinds of hate. So I'm just tired. I've been trying to get up and leave. They didn't let me sleep all night. I got on the train like 3 a.m. It's now 3 p.m. I'm too tired. They didn't let me sleep all night. Each time I want to, and I have low blood count. Each time I want to get up and leave, I'll be exhausted. I missed out on the free food I normally get. I'm just hungry, tired. So please donate to my Cash App NYC Homeless. And this sign is a genocidal sign. It's from the New York State office. Say you want justice in New York, keep shouting out. A judge, a black American 2 years ago was on the train. Was saying he needs justice, his mother has been killed, he's homeless. A white guy choked him dead. He was making too much noise. Every Ghana was helping Mr. Island. He was telling the police, no, enough's enough. Since he was helping me with my court papers, the police had been bothering him. The police choked him dead. My mother was protesting also. They choked her, they beat her dead in the hospital. So this sign is a genocidal sign. You don't need to be angry before you get justice. So the New York State needs to remove this ad. They said, no, you don't need to stand up, speak out. I sent them email, saying I will do this civilized. I'm from Nigeria, but I'm not a warrior woman. I don't fight tigers, I don't fight
stand
lions.
clear of the closing doors,
I don't
please.
know how to make a mess and scream out. You know, I don't know how to act hood. I'm a poor Nigerian, I've always been poor. Even in Nigeria, I don't fight lions and tigers. And this is a racist sign. That stand up, speak up. You don't need to stand up, you could be on a wheelchair. What you talking about? You could be on a wheelchair to get justice. So this is a sign. I'm from the New York State Office of Human Rights, telling people to stand up. What if you're in a wheelchair? I'm very tired. I'm always sitting down. And they came and choked me. One day I was begging for money, and the guy came and slapped me. I always sit on a chair. Then I sat back down. I told the guy, yo, stop bothering me. Stop bothering me. It's going to be a problem. Stop bothering me. And the guy went away. I sat back down. Then the police came around and said you were fighting. You need to get up. I wasn't fighting. The guy came and slapped me. And the police bomb rushed me to the floor. So I guess they're making fun of me. I used to dress like a Statue of Liberty, begging for money. People used to tell, and they put this sign here, Statue of Liberty sign. So if they're trying to help me, why don't you help me? Why do you want to kill me? This has happened since 2019. And the police arrested me, stole my bags. I used to get like $100 bills, $50 bills. 2019, Trump just became president. So I used to, while sitting down, I'll be telling people, please help me with money. And I'll be saying I criticize Trump for targeting immigrants. I never used to stand up because I'm anemic. I have low blood count, so I can't stand up for too long. So I'm not making fun of me. They say this Letitia is against Trump. And if you're against him, so go after him. Why do you need me to be killed first? I think she's trying to get me killed so she can make a case against Trump. So I can't really stand up too long. I'm anemic. So she's like saying, for me to get just I have to keep standing up.
Stand clear of the
I
closing
get tired all the
doors,
time. I can't stand up for too long. So please go to my cash app and watch so much. This Letitia James, she can't do that. She can't tell people to stand up to get justice. I'm tired. I always sit down. So I've been beaten up by the police for sitting down on my chair. And they dragged me to the cycle, stole my green card that day from Nigeria, stole thousands of dollars, supposed to give me a lot of money. And so I'm sitting down telling people, I really can't stand up, I have low blood count. And the police came and dragged me up and took me to the sidewalk. And this Letitia James, our office is now saying, if you need justice in America, you have to stand up. You can't give you justice for sitting down. What if you're on a wheelchair? Normally people like me, when we're anemic, because I'm at risk of collapsing, they normally give you a wheelchair to sit on. But I pushed this like my wheelchair, it's like my warning. It's like, and they took this from me also. They said, you can't be pushing strollers. Strollers is for little babies. I said, I use it as my walking device. And they've been trying to take everything from me. So we need you to just stand by yourself. I always collapse out. So they've been sending the police to bother me. So I can't have strollers for little babies. I was like, everything I have you take from me. You've killed my mother in New York, killed my friend Eric Garner. You are all standing up, speaking out. And now you want me to stand up and say you can kill me. So they can give me a try. Because under the law, they're trying to trick me. Because if you're sitting down, the police can't say you're a danger to their life. So Letitia James is a black American, she's trying to get Africans killed. So she put a sign here, say you need justice in New York, keep standing up. I always sit down, for some reason, so the police can't deem me. Diallo, they shoot him with 40 bullets. They say it's like he's reaching for a gun. So I always sit down, I always have my hands up. I always have my hands in the car. Shaking, begging for money. And they would tell people to slap me, kick the cup out of my hand. And on July 20, 2019, Trump was doing immigration raid in New York. So every time they're doing immigration raid, the N130 was targeting. So there's a place I normally go and beg for money, Berry Ridge and 4th Avenue. In 2019, people used to give me a lot of money. So this police was not jealous that this immigrant that always sues us in court, we've already killed the friend of Ghana for helping them. We've already killed the mother. This immigrant always sits there in Brooklyn. Berry Ridge is an immigrant neighborhood. People give me $100 bill, $50 bill, and the police cameras record everything. So they've been trying to stop me from getting money in that neighborhood. So there's a train station downstairs, Berry Ridge outprison. They will send kids to try to take the money from me as soon as I get $100 bill. The kids will spit in my face, start punching me. And the police wouldn't help me. And they told me, stop coming to this neighborhood. You're a problem. I'm like, I'm not a problem. I sit down on the sidewalk on my chair. People give me $50 bill, $100. That's my problem. And I called the 911 on the police officer that told me, so we're not going to help you. Stop coming to this neighborhood. You're bum, you're homeless. You have too many bags. I'm like, so what? I sit down near my chair and people give me $50 bill, $100 bill. And I was talking to someone and I didn't know, people can rob me. So I would hide my money in my luggage. And one day the police tried to guy to slap me as I was looking for money. And then I told the guy, stop it. And he walked away. And I sat back down and the police came to get up. I'm like, excuse me? And they dragged me and knocked me down, took me over to the side and said, you were fighting with a guy. I said, the guy was slapping, trying to rob me. And I said, it's me, you're arrested. And they went and locked me up in the psychiatric hospital and took my luggage away with thousands of dollars. I put my green card there, they never gave me back to me.
130.
And this elite just keep standing up
Transfer is available.
so they can keep robbing me. Even though there was this time I was sitting on my chair, I'm too.
The elevator is at
I have low blood count and I always feel dizzy. So I've been on the train since 3 a.m. this morning. I've been trying to get up and leave. I feel too tired. I go back to sleep. Because the police was bothering me all night long. They've been knocking on the saying, says, don't sleep here, don't sleep.
Stand clear of the closing
I mean, the
doors,
police can do
please.
better than to be bothering someone that has a medical condition. I'm always feeling tired, dizzy. I have anemia, low iron. So I've been unable to get up. I always go and beg for free food. All the places now, I've gotten food from, already maybe done for today. So if you're on this train with me, there's a sign there. They want to use to kill me as an immigrant. They say if you want justice, you have to speak out, stand up. So Lolita James, she's corrupt. Trump is after her. Says she married her father in Virginia, Lolita James. She's the Attorney General of New York. So Trump is after her. Says she married her father in Virginia to buy a house cheap, because Virginia was giving marriage people, I guess, cheaper interest rate. And she's after Trump. So they're going back and forth against each other. And I think Lolita James is trying to get me killed so she can blame it on Trump and set herself free. Because Trump duped me in 2011. I used to go to his hotel. His hotel is Trump's Casinos, Atlantic City. And I won a lot of money and they didn't give me the money. They used the police to chase me out. So the Congress, a senator from Arizona, said he has evidence of a lot of people that contacted him that Trump was duping them in 2011. And one of those people, I didn't even contact him, but other people contacted him. Eric Garner was going to help me with that case. They took Eric Garner dead, the black American. So I think the Lolita James wants me dead so that she can use that to set herself free. So they're using me as leverage. Because she has a problem with Trump and I have a problem with Lolita James and Trump. I approached the office in 2010 and the police took my home. I approached the office in 2014. She was the public advocate. She wasn't Attorney General then. Public advocates are supposed to help you against police in New York City. She's now the state attorney general. That means her office is now bigger. She can assist you throughout New York State. But before she was a lawyer and she was the public advocate of New York City only. So she's supposed to help you against the police in New York City, but she was only helping black Americans like her. Even the court was saying you are only helping black Americans like you. And she was suing private landlords. And they told her she can't sue private landlords, she can only sue government agencies and speak out for the people in New York City against government agencies. So I called her on the phone. She told me to come and meet her in our office. I guess she didn't really realize I wasn't black American. And she asked me for my name, and my name is an African name. So when I got there, they told me she's no longer interested in seeing me. I should go away. Because I told her my name on the phone, she canceled the appointment. And she was only happy, so my mother couldn't get no help. She's now dead. I then found Eric Garner later. I said, I'll help you, was a cigarette seller. So I'll go to court with you. Say, your case is simple. The police took the home wrongfully. And the police are not beating 10 days later. So this Lolita James, the blood of Eric Garner is in your hand. My mother's dead blood is in your hand. And then Trump said he's found out from his people that you married your father to get cheaper housing in Virginia and you don't even live there. So you both want me killed. And you want to leverage it so that Trump can get off your back. So please, New York is corrupt as corrupt can be. Please donate to my cash app. And this Trump is sending immigration to New York. They are already in Queens. Last night I was watching on Instagram. They arrested an African in Queens and they arrested a Spanish on Staten Island. So, there are people that will come and try to bother me. My phone is being hacked. Anytime I watch any video of immigration arresting people, people come and jump me afterward. They tell me to kill myself. Say, say you're done in America. And, so, and they were trying to push me into the train track. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's people there already. So please, while I'm alive, please help me. The feds are not helping me because Trump is, I have evidence against Trump. He used to dupe people in casinos in Atlantic City. The little just is not helping me here in New York City because I have evidence against her also. And she's afraid if I survive, she will be charged with killing my mother and every Ghana because she refused to help me. And then every Ghana was helping me to got killed. My mother also got killed. So nobody wants to help me. But you, the people, can help me. Please donate to my Cash App, NYC Homeless. What goes around comes around. Like the Bible said, love your neighbor as yourself. Because whatever happens to your neighbor will happen to you. So America is filled with corruption, and we, the immigrants, are the one paying. All these politicians, I don't want to go to jail. So they are mass deporting immigrants, finding a scapegoat to take the people's eyes off of their own sin. So what they're doing is projecting.
And clear of the closing
So people don't have time to
doors, please.
investigate them. They say, oh, these immigrants are so horrible. These immigrants are the one killing. That's what this Trump is doing. So they are blaming us immigrants so that people don't have time to investigate them. So the Congress has to pass a law to protect immigrants. Because there's a T visa for you as an immigrant, if you're a victim of a crime or potential victim. Go talk to a lawyer, don't be afraid, it protects you from deportation. I'm not a lawyer, but I've been involved in the immigration matters. Personally, my mother was a U.S. citizen, and I was arrested as a child. After she brought me here from Nigeria, they said, they don't want children here. So I've been experiencing all kinds of stuff. So I experienced all kinds of stuff, and I'm still going through it. Then the police took my home on Staten Island. And at that time Bloomberg was mayor, and it was, targeting blacks and Spanish. They would send the police to come inspect your home and say your building is in violation and throw you out on the street within 5 minutes. Even though the U.S. Supreme Court says you can't evict a tenant in 5 minutes, you have to go to housing court. And this Bloomberg, in 2010, we sent the police to come and inspect your home. And they forcefully open the door. They won't get a search warrant. And they were doing that to American citizens in New York, and the court already told them to stop. Now the immigration is not forcefully opening the door without search warrant to immigrants. But Bloomberg started that, doing to American citizens, and a guy called Floyd sued, and the court ordered Bloomberg to stop in 2013. But a year later, they were still doing it until they regarded that was stopping it with the court. And the court told them to stop picking on black people for minor things like cigarettes. And they didn't listen. They went and took 27 gun, and they said they were harassing him. He knows his right, and they chucked him dead. And New York State keep speaking up. There's a red sign behind this lady. They said keep speaking up. Speaking up gets you killed in America. So please, and I've contacted them. Can we resolve this in a civil manner? I don't need any violence. I don't need people protesting. I don't need people give me flowers after I die. Give me my flower respectfully when I'm alive. Because right now, this is how they play the game. You have to die first before people show up. No, I want to. Civil rights is for the living. Once you're dead under the law, you no longer have civil rights. So the only time they can sue is for what happened to you while you're still alive. But I want to be able to enjoy my civil rights when I'm alive. Dead people don't have civil rights. When you're dead, you can't even get a passport anymore. You're considered, if they want to fly you from one country to another, you're considered a package. They have to put you can't sit on the plane seat. They put you in the luggage section. But just a luggage. So and this later James signed a poster from my office saying if you want civil rights, you gotta keep speaking out, standing up. No, I'm not a thug. I'm from Africa, but I don't fight lions. I'm not used to fighting people. I'm a very funny person. So please, I've been emailing you. Let's resolve this in court civilly. I don't need people screaming and shouting
is available to me.
if I can get justice. A lot of white people go to court and get justice. Nobody screams and shouts first and wait till they die first. So please donate to my Cash App NYC homeless. You know, this is a problem and they don't let me use the bathroom. They're locking up for the bathroom at the train station. Call the police on me. So this is treating me like a slave.
The next stop, 7 seconds.
And